I'm with family law attorney David Massey of Massey and Massey. Thanks so much for joining me here today.
Thanks, Katie.
So I know I have some child custody cases coming up. I don't know if you do, but it seems like as family law attorneys,
we always do. Yes, we always do.
How do you prepare your clients to going in if there's a motion filed with the Ventura courts?
So Ventura is often different than Los Angeles. Ventura, the way it's done is that the parties, the parents, will meet with a court recommending counselor, and that court recommending counselor tries to get the parents to reach an agreement. Sometimes that happens, and if it doesn't happen, that mediator then makes a recommendation. What I find is that clients sometimes have gone in completely unprepared and think this is just an opportunity to argue. They almost think it's like their marital therapy because they're in front of a person who's a therapist. What I do is I will talk to my clients about that process, but one of the things that I've done is that there are many of our court mediators who have moved into private practice, and I'll have them meet with one of those court mediators to prepare them so that they understand the process, understand what the focus of that mediation is, and really make it so that can be a real useful event that they probably could reach an agreement because they're well prepared. If they can't reach an agreement, they sometimes get a better result because they're focused on the issues that are important.
So true, isn't it? And I think that'd still be helpful in LA County, even though they're not a recommending county, but they still meet with a court-appointed therapist. And sometimes they do still go in arguing, and they just don't know what exactly the child custody mediation is. So I think it can be super helpful no matter where the case is to get the results and hopefully reach an agreement out of court.
One of the other things that I've found is nice is because in Ventura County, children over the age of 6 are part of the mediation process, parents are really worried about, what do I tell my kid? And so having and that can vary from age 6 to age 18, that varies on what that discussion is with that child. And sometimes I find it's more helpful, instead of hearing it from a lawyer about how do you talk to your kids about showing up to court, is talk to that mediator who's been there and say, what's a good way to help my kid feel comfortable when they're in that process, and make sure the child doesn't feel like they're in the center of the conflict, but just that this is part of the process and it's important for their voice to be heard, but they're not making the decision, the child that is.
Oh, that's a great idea, to talk to the therapist to say, how do I talk to my child about the upcoming mediation?
Yeah, it takes a lot of the stress off the process for both the parent and most importantly for the kids.
Great idea. Well, thank you for those good tips, David. If you have any questions for David Massey, please reach out to me and I'd be happy to connect you to.